Sakura Dreams. Or give it a go, I suppose. Saw 2 main. Alright guys, Spartandee here playing Neverwinter on the PC. We are in mod 19B. And, oh, yeah, everybody's probably talking about it already, so I don't know. I'll just wait for somebody to mention it, or shall I just make a brief intro of it? I, excuse me, I don't have the link to it, so it's kind of pointless for me to talk about it, but it is in Neverwinter's kind of like a website. And what I mean to say is the changes to companions. And like I said, everybody's probably talking about it already. I know Vivi talked about it last night because that's where I got my sources from. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come in and ask if I know about it. So we'll see how that goes. Just checking my just checking on my Discord. What? Rank Force? What's that all about? I don't remember. Let me just delete this. Um, wow. Yeah, I'm just catching up on my Discord for now. Right. Tom trainings. I'll be looking forward towards Zero Challenge Master Mode trainings though. More. It feels like they're talking about it in Discord. Something about Black Friday? Right. So basically don't buy bondings is what they're saying. First week of December. Uh yes. Black Friday confirmed. Right. So there's a link over there. Apparently we're being summoned. Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read that later on. That's something internal. As an officer, I have to maintain some sort of like I don't want to say integrity is not the word. Some sort of role in keeping the peace. And to be honest, I'd rather not. To be honest, I'd rather just play. But if I need to do some officer activity, uh, do my role as an officer, I would. I will. And I feel like I've got a thicker skin now that I'll be able to like maintain a certain kind of like it's not a personal kind of thing. I'm just doing my job kind of thing. Do I say a certain decorum? Not sure if I could. I don't. I've never applied it before. Just invoking on all my tunes. I do need to think about getting some more tier threes because I owe Shard of Ice to YBD currently. But I'm gonna do the Dread Ring Layers today. Celebrate death. What up? What up, dude? I saw you playing Star Wars. I think it was yesterday. I was surprised because not only are you playing Neverwinter, and not only are you playing Fallout 76, but you're also playing Star Wars. Like, where do you have the time? Like, I mean, I can't say because I do that too. We have an addiction, right? But the good thing is, I tend to stick with Neverwinter, and I have stuck with Neverwinter for almost 8 years now. I have played all of those games mentioned above. I mean, other than Fallout 76, obviously, because I don't have it. Um, but yeah, I used to jump from like MMOs to MMOs all the time. But I've stuck with Neverwinter for the past 7, 8 years now, or coming 8 years. Um, probably only because I've invested in so much into the game. Like I keep on telling people, I've spent almost $3,000 in the 7 years I've played it. But to be honest, that was like at the very beginning, like the first couple of years that I played. I've realized that you can't play this game without spending a single cent, and that has always been my kind of like ultimate goal, which is to actually teach people how to play this game without having to spend a single cent. I have a YouTube set up. I've made a YouTube for like 4 years now on the game, so so yeah. I mean, if you're interested, you know what? I'll just put the YouTube link on the chat. So if anybody's interested in looking into it, you are more than welcome to do so. Tips and tricks, mostly about how to gain resources, AD, gold, and Zen for free, or at least virtually free. And yeah, you don't have to do what I did, which is spend thousands of dollars into the game. Trying to think what am I supposed to do today. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for that. You didn't have to, but I do appreciate people subbing in to my YouTube. If anything, it's really more for yourselves. Like it will help you guys out. I don't get paid through YouTube. YouTube is basically a hobby of mine. Um, like it started out with me helping out a guy explain how to do a program. Like it's called What the Fast, and then I got like 40,000 views from that single video. So and that was like 4 years ago. So I decided to become a YouTuber. It's as simple as that. I know, right? Like, who would have imagined that helping somebody out would actually give me some fame? Um, and then yeah, it just went downhill from there. I mean, that going downhill sounds really bad, but it just means that it was kind of like smooth sailing. Um, I'm not like PewDiePie level, but that's what I was saying about I don't get paid from YouTube, even though I've got like 50, 40,000 views on YouTube. I don't get a single cent because my country doesn't actually allow for people to get paid through YouTube through Google. sorry, through PayPal, which is owned by Google, which YouTube is owned by Google as well. So when YouTube pays you, they pay you through PayPal, and therefore I don't get a single cent. Right. Yeah, sorry, it's just like it was very difficult for me to kind of like explain. So I had to go through the long-winded way of explaining. Yeah, no. It's okay though, but because I'm getting paid from stream from Twitch. So that's why I kind of, even though I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Steam, and Twitch at the same time, um it's also that I can funnel people towards going into Twitch. And then at that point, when people already like all those like 40,000 viewers from YouTube come to Twitch to watch me stream on Twitch, then at that point is when I'm gonna stop streaming on all those multiple other platforms. Ha! Where was supposed to go today? Deathforge? I think it's Deathforge today, right? I'm gonna have to double check. I wasn't paying attention. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm doing enchanting stones. I'm trying to acquire enchanting stones, rank 5s, and today is conjuration day, which is, if I can find a dread ring, schedule. Conjuration is Deathforge. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's okay for most people to do that, but I'm actually a speaker. That means I go on stage and I explain things to people, to the masses. So I need to be very concise and very like, you know, accentuate when I'm speaking. I can't say you know. Those are the no-nos of speaking. So yeah, I'm a trained speaker, so I need to make an example even when I'm streaming, even if I'm not like doing a speaking. Um, I have to practice this being oh, I'm at the wrong place, aren't I? I just automatically went here because yesterday it was here. So yeah, so if you kind of noticed, if I've used big words and all these trying to like project my voice and everything, is only because I used to be my career, but I have since then. It has been a while since I did any kind of speaking. Exactly. You gotta keep on practicing. It's like riding a bicycle, right? Like once you've already once you already know how to ride a bicycle, even if you haven't ridden one, rode one in a while, it just takes a couple of practice runs for you to finally get it. Hey Sultan, good evening to you. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of what is this? Death Forge, for the keys, cause I got I think I got less than 10. I had 10 yesterday. I did 5 of them, so yeah, this is the fourth one. I only got 4 keys left, and I believe this is the last tune that I'm gonna do it on. I do have 5 other tunes I believe to do it on, but I'm basically feeling the burn. Having to do this literally hundreds of times is I'm feeling it. So I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'll cycle through my other 5 tunes and see if I've got keys on them, but I highly doubt it. At which point I probably will do legacies, or maybe work towards getting my hunt lures again. But since we already did our tier 3s yesterday, I doubt I have any at all. Like I don't have any more of my tier 2s. I don't have any of my tier 3s, obviously, or the singular tier 3 because we used it yesterday. But it wasn't such a bad run, right? I managed to get my blessed sets to maximum, and I do have 2 to spare for another set. I'm thinking of which classes to restore them on though at the moment. So, and we might be able to do a bit of Zaral challenges, right? I don't know. It depends on the Drax whether he decides to make a group for Zaral's challenge or not. Though I digress, he did say 9 o'clock my time. 9 o'clock in the morning is already almost 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So if there were any Zerl challenges, it already went and passed. Um, s- I'm not sure, Death, because at the time I was just barely touching 36 IL on my main. On this guy is definitely not high, 27k. He's only like a, I wouldn't say a bank tune, he's more of a legacy tune. Legacy tune to me is just like a tune that I can do legacy quests on. And if you're not sure what legacy quests are, basically once you've like hit the max level 80, you can repeat the quest that you've done previously, the campaigns, and you get campaign currency. So and amongst other things. So it is good to do legacy quests every week. You get three because then you get the currency to buy, say, items like companion upgrade tokens for free, marks of potencies, ranks like 4, 5, 6, 7, even enchanting stones for free. So I highly recommend it. If you check out my YouTube, I actually also explain why you should be doing legacy quests in there. Um, yeah, so the plan today is just to use all of my keys for the Dread Ring layers. The last chance I can do this is on a Thursday, Friday. It's gonna be Friday for me, but it's gonna be Thursday for the server. So that's the last time. This Thursday is gonna be the last time that I can run these for the Enchanting Stones right 5. What's the stuff that the lady in Protector gives? Bonus Horai. Exactly. What's her name? S something. Severus. Sorry, let me just check because I'm like I'm drawing a blank right now. No, these are legacy quests. I can't remember her name. They took down her campaign right from here, so that's why I was checking for it, but I just realized that they took it down, so it's not here anymore. I can't remember her name. Have you heard about the changes? I knew it. Somebody's gonna mention. Yes, I do, Sultan. Cause I actually slept around 10 o'clock at night yesterday, and I woke up around 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, and when I decided to go on Twitch and VV was on and they were talking about it, basically what's going on right now, and I don't have the link so that you guys can read about it, but basically doing they're removing bonding runestones completely. They're basically saying that you can swap your bonding runestones for AD because it'll be useless. And then they're doing a lot of changes towards companions, such as not having like, well, since you don't have any more bonding runestones, you can't have like what 60% each. I don't even remember what's the percentage. Something like 60% each, right? So a total of 180% each. I mean 180% total. So that's gonna be reduced to 100% anyway. Um, which means that you will have to maximize the stats somewhere else. They said that companions can go from legendary to mythic now, and several other things that I'm not gonna say because I can't remember at the top of my head. I can grab the link for you guys real quick. I knew I should have like prepared it because I suspected that someone was gonna bring it up, but let my Discord load. Does that mean augment companions are even better than non-augment now? Well, to be fair, if you're talking about stats, augments have always been better than actives. But and hey Gray, yeah, we don't have an idea. Well, we don't know for sure is what I'm saying. But if I understood what I read in the changes, it's not gonna be that bad. What I mean to say is that there are different or other ways they can get your stats back, even without the bondings. Without saying too much, I'm just gonna link, or if somebody can link the form, that would be great. I think I think I got it. Here's the link. Sorry for like the long text. All you have to do is like left click on it anyway. So um, basically in my understanding, I mean they are increasing the IL and stats from companions 1k from 100 on leg and can be increased 1.5 going to mythic. Yeah. So oh hello hippie. I've upgraded my bondings from rank 8 to 58. I do this. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's only yesterday, one of my alliance members were asking whether to get a weapon armor or a bonding runestone, and I told him to get bonding runestones because that is kind of like the best kind of like AD to stats efficiency. Yeah, the AD that they're offering is nothing. In fact, the AD that it took probably to upgrade to 15 may not even make up for it. Yeah, that's the saving grace. You can get like 7.5 million. Is it 7.5 million for 15? I don't remember. Thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna trade in my rank 15s. I might do. I mean, there's no point in holding on to it, right? But I still have the identification scrolls from back in the day just for sentimental value. I might change two of them and keep one for sentimental value. Yeah, 80 replacement actually is probably not the best one. The best one that they could offer us for now is to swap one for one, as in what is it? Not empowerment, something else. What else can you use in that slot? Nothing, right? There's only bonding rune zones. Before they had the other one for augments, but they took it out already and make bondings used for both augments and non-augments, but now that they're taking bonding runestone completely, I don't know what else, or if in fact that that slot here is this gonna be removed, is that what they're saying, and like you don't put anything in here. I don't know what else. I'm assuming so because it says it's right there, bonding runestone only. So if they're gonna remove this, I kind of wish that they would swap the bonding runestones for maybe an enchantment or a runestone. Another useful thing, you know. AD not so much. But if you're given a choice for like a choice pack enchantment or runestone, I think that would make the pain less. You can exchange the other rank 15 in chance. Oh, you can. I didn't see that in the forum in the page. Like they didn't say that you can. I thought they said just swapping for AD. But if you can change it for enchantments or runestone, then that's not too bad. Uh, wait. They increased the price of bondings. Gray, is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. I mean, okay. We established that we can exchange it for enchantments or roots. So I didn't see that earlier. And hello, root him, and thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, thank you, thank you. We're in a heated discussion about the changes that is gonna happen. I don't know when, probably in the near future. I have a sinking feeling it's gonna happen next year because that's what they were saying, that they wanted to release it in the preview so that they can get feedback from players about the changes. But I don't want to like hold my breath, you know. I feel like sometimes I just feel they okay. In their defense, I'm pretty sure the devs are busy doing like what they need to do to make it right. But as a player, I just feel like there's not much happening or things are not happening fast enough. Um, They want to push for this change, and yet they don't remember the other things, like what's gonna happen once this changes happens. Like I was telling this on Vivi's stream this morning. Devs are so eager to push for changes, and yet they don't think about the other things, like what about the mobs, like are they gonna be the same, or are they gonna make them weaker to kind of like compensate if they are as strong as they are now. If let me as an example, the Avernus, the Wasteland mobs, right? I'm talking about Valen has after that, the Wasteland, the Redeemed Citadel. There, if for a 27 k uh player, right? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be almost impossible to do content solo in Avernus. So if you're gonna change and keep the mobs at the level they are currently, it's just gonna f up the whole game. And I just hope that the devs realize that, like, if they're gonna do this such a major change, they should do something to kind of like scale to that change as well, and not just like keep maintaining things as they are and then just do the changes on players. That's not fair. Like I can imagine weeks of frustrations or even months of frustration from players uh, where if they did this kind of like oversight. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to go back. I kept on talking and not even reading the chat. So maybe I just sell my tune for the real money if they really do things like this. Yeah, that I mean, not to wanna expose anything, but some of my players in my alliance got banned today or yesterday because they were trying to report somebody selling accounts, and in the act of reporting that person selling account, they themselves got banned instead. Two of my members got banned yesterday or today because they were trying to report this account seller. So I mean, if the people reporting got banned, I mean, can you imagine the people who are selling accounts? So yeah, not recommended. The value was actually 10%. Now you can enchant or more. Was that? Thank you for oh, okay. Thank you for following. You follow season. As soon as it went live, bonding prices went up. Uh, are you talking about when bonding came out, when it first came out, kind of thing, or like currently? I don't know. The hope to have it on test on December, or they're hoping to get it tested in December. Okay. Doing nothing. If you end up with the same stats, should the mobs be harder or easier? Well, if you are getting the same stats as now, after the bonding changes, after the companion changes, then sure, it should be fine. Like, basically, even if you do the changes, but it's the same stats, then it should be fine, right? But what I'm saying is, if you make the changes, but you are lesser from what you are currently, then people are gonna feel the pain. They're definitely gonna feel the change. But I mean, I suppose you can like then, bring it up, right? With the changes with companions, with the changes with the enchantments and what other things they mentioned. I don't remember top of my head, but when I read it, I didn't feel like it was gonna be so bad. But I'm gonna hold my kind of like comments for now until it comes live, and then I'll test it for myself. But for now, I think you guys should grind for companion upgrade tokens. I'm actually thinking like, great, my YouTube is gonna be great again because there are 3 videos in there explaining how you can get companion upgrade tokens for free. So it's gonna be people are just gonna be searching in the SEOs looking for how to get companion upgrade tokens for free. I'm doing dailies and grinding campaigns on all my newbie 22, 24k alts. Hard but achievable. Yeah, for now. With the mount changes, it boosted up all of our ILs, right? and even my like 25 become 27, and 27s become 30k ILs because of all of the bound to account legendary mounts that I have. Bro, this game is dead. I don't know. They've been saying that I've been playing this game, Rotom, for like 7 years, and they've been saying that every single year until the point they actually close the servers. I'm still gonna play this game. Like I've got so many. I believe I've got about 1,000 plus games on Steam. I think it's closer to 800 games. 800 games and like apps and programs in Steam, so I have not a lack of games to play. I have not yet included other platforms like Amazon Gaming and what else, G2A, or all these other platforms in my PC. But I've got like, I believe I've got 6 terabytes of hard disks space, and they're all full. They're almost at 100% capacity right now, so I'm not too worried about the games. Even with my 800 games, I still play Neverwinter. I don't know, hippie. Again, like what Ruhim says, I actually don't think it's gonna die. It's just that they might be trying to like choke it. Pushing, they're doing all these things. I feel like they're doing all of these things that upsets players so that players will quit because they have a responsibility to keep on keeping the game alive because they're under contract with Hasbro, with all these other like Wizards of the Sword Coasts. But as long as there are people who loves D&D, I don't believe Neverwinter's gonna die. Why do you think it's going on test for a month? Also, there is a scaling pass at the same. Yeah, I mean, it's great that they're making efforts to seem like they're doing something. I'm just not gonna hold my breath. Is all I'm saying. Whether they'll do a good job, if they do a good job, great, awesome, thank you very much. But if they're like not even taking in the feedback from players and just like doing whatever devs do, then yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. Um, Fallout 76 just had an big issue with that. They buffed mobs and nerfed players' damage at the same time instead of staggering the big changes. The scaling ended up giving noobs something like 400% more health, while players' damage tanked. Now, low level players are struggling to kill normal trash mobs. And why do you think they did that, Celebrate? Is it so that it makes it more challenging? I suppose it's a really easy way to make things challenging. And there are players who actually love challenges, so for them it's a like a godsend. For the rest of us, it's like, okay, the grind has started. Oh, who was banned? I'm not gonna say. It's just basically two of my alliance members. I was just reading it earlier, but I don't want to disclose any further. Like, I'm not gonna say their names if that's what you were asking. But basically, they tried to report an account seller, and then they themselves got banned. Then maybe I'm already banned because I've been trying to clean this game from those account buyers like Zero. Huh? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it from now on, Hippie, just in case. No, when they released the pricing for bondings, people raised their prices. Oh yeah, yeah. When it first came out, because they had two runestones that you could use, bondings and something else. There's something else I don't remember what it was called, but it's supposed to be used for like augments. Back in the day, I think I still have one flying around in one of my bank tunes. I guess what I'm saying is, why are you predicting it is going to be worse? No, I'm saying it could go either way. It could be good, it could be bad. I'm just holding my comments right now because I don't know. I'm gonna wait until it goes live before I give you an educated decision on whether it will be good or bad. I'm just saying that from what I read in the forums, even with the bonding changes, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. But more times than not, like for example, let me give you a good example. When they released the Forge in Redeemed Citadel, they did not think that modification was categorized as runestone or enchantment. And when you try to upgrade it using your Duchess's favors, the prompt that popped up on your screen was that you have to remove your enchantments, but there were no enchantments in your like wisps of the shadow demon. It's just that it was modded, and the devs didn't think that that was a thing, and therefore we could not upgrade any of our tier 1s, tier 2, tier 3 hunt gears because of that, because of the mods. Like they should have thought about that. But I mean, I suppose we're human after all, right? So it doesn't matter. They will patch it in the future. But that's what I mean. If they're pushing all of these things, like having the companion changes and not think about, oh, what about the mobs, it's gonna screw the content. But that's just my take on it. I don't know. That is just my opinion. I don't have proof of. I cannot confirm or deny this. This is just my prediction. Um, Most of the players I have talked to, yeah, Galactic, Willow, Reek, all of us think that this is the best thing they could have done. I've wanted it since Mod 15. Yeah, I mean, for me, I suppose for me individually, I don't really mind it because I've I've been like rank 15 for several mods now. It did take a long while for me to get to get all of my ranks enchantments to rank 15s. So but for people who just made their bondings to rank 15 are gonna be upset about it, obviously. Hippie being exhibit A. But we will accept it anyway, right? Eventually we will just like chill and then like as if it never happened in the first place. Eventually people are just gonna have to adapt to change. Celebrate Death says they wanted certain builds to stop dominating the damage charged, but those of us that had those builds spent literal hundreds of hours getting our characters geared and tuned to deal with that much damage and had to play a very specific way to deal the damage we were dealing. Those builds got hit the hardest, but Bethesda didn't take into consideration that but buffing the mobs for these top tier builds, they were making the game a horrible halting grind for the low level non min maxed players. It sounds like a game that I play. It sounds exactly like a game that I play. That's my buffing. Bugs, there will always be bugs. The issue is they are not on top of fixing bugs. Um, yes, I will say yes, but I meant more than that. Um, I wouldn't consider keeping the mobs where they are now and then making us weaker is a bug. That's kind of like my beef with all of this. Like they we are definitely gonna be. Oh, I wouldn't say 100%. No, see, this is why I don't want to comment before it goes live because I'm not sure. But let's just let's just imagine. Let's just hypothetical. We are gonna be weaker than what we are after the changes, but then they maintain the mobs to what they are now. It's just gonna be a lot harder. I mean, maybe those end game players won't get hit hard. Like they'll be like, that's nothing. It's nothing. I can still kill them within like a few seconds. But the people who are, upcoming, people who are not considered like end geared, they're gonna be the ones who's gonna struggle not only with the fact that currently they're like down here compared to like end game players, but the fact that with the changes they are even weaker. Just so you are aware, the removable bondings and the changes to comps was planned for mod 16, but there was too much screaming from the community. I suppose so. I've never even heard about this bonding kind of like getting removed. I remember when they made it so that the bondings there was a time, I don't remember which mod it was, but then there were a time that people were selling their bondings because it was gonna be like useless, right? It's not gonna be best in slot anymore. And I was like shaking my head because guys, you're jumping the gun here. You're jumping the boat before even it became live, and lo and behold, bondings are still used until now. Until I suppose this change is gonna kick in. But yeah, it's like I feel like people shouldn't really jump the gun when it comes to things like this. Uh, They did make an announcement that bondings. Basically, they're telling us now about this before the Black Friday sale, so that people will not buy the bondings if they choose to. Like they are giving a heads up that the bondings will be useless or will be taken out of the game in the future. So that's why they're saying it now. But back in the day, I remember people just selling their bondings left and right. I think bondings, the highest rank at the time was 12. So I remembered one of my alliance members. He was selling his rank 11s, and he was so happy that he sold his bondings because he thought that it was going to be useless. I mean, soon after he stopped playing, so it doesn't really matter to him. But we were still using bondings from then till now, until whenever this thing's gonna happen. Yeah, there was a time when there were no bondings. True, true. Sorry, I have to backtrack here. Woo! Well, text. Bugs. No, just so you are aware. Yes, I read that. If the mount changes they did a few months back are any sign, I'm not too scared of these changes for Neverwinter, but my highest level is 18k. Same. Death. When the mount changes happen, I actually made allowances. Like I actually calculated like how many legendary bounty accounts that I have, and then how many of those I'm gonna make into mythics. Like I actually had at the time before the changes 10 mounts that I wanted to become mythic already, and I've saved AD, I've saved Zen for the mount upgrade tokens. I've waited to see which quests or which dungeons that you could run to get free mount upgrade tokens, and I have yet to make a video of that, to be honest. But it should be coming out soon, especially now with the changes. People will try to see what they needed to do in order to upgrade their stats. So I suppose mount bolsters, getting all of their mounts to 100% mythics, getting their collars to mythics. These are the things that people will be looking into, especially the min-max community. La la la. The people that will benefit the most will actually be new players. That actually I agree with that too. Like a lot of the new players are getting like free bags. What else? The Ubuntu accounts. Like, remember how we tried to get legendaries? It was so difficult. Now we got a three times more chance, 0.3% chance of getting legendaries now. Remember how we had to upgrade our artifacts? We had to have multiple copies of the same like quality in order to make one better quality one. Like that was a good thing. Like we don't have to wait for the events of like double RP before we upgraded our artifacts. I mean that was a godsend. That was a really good change. So people now who are playing now have no idea how bad we had it back in the day. Uh, no bindings IT with my naked tune. Yeah, you can now with just like simply just getting the mounts. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Mount speed right off the bat. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. I was kind of upset with that actually because the whole premise of getting a legendary mount was to get the best mount speed. You could just like overtake somebody because you had a better mount, right? You had a legendary mount, and people know you had a legendary mount because of how fast or even by visually seeing, oh, he's got the lightning warhorse, he's got the wings. That's kind of like your flex to show off to people. You have a legendary. Nowadays everybody, even people who don't have legendary mounts, they can have the same speed as you, as somebody who does have a legendary or mythic mount. I was kind of hoping that the mythic mounts would actually give you an extra speed more than a legendary, but that such is not the case. What is going on? Good morning, the sun. I don't know what's going on in my lines right now. Oh, I wonder how many people are on. I got this cool thing. I was talking about this yesterday, but I didn't manage to get it working. So I know nobody's claimed it, and this might lag my stream for a second, but I want to show it off and see if you guys can see it. Oh, where's my restream? There we go. It's loading right now. I hope it's not lagging my stream. Because I tried it yesterday and it did lag my stream somewhat. can't get a mount. I got two enchanting stones rank 5 that time. Um, so is Sultan still here? Sultan is probably still here. Yes, I can see the FPS lags. So I do apologize if it's lagging, guys. I wanted to tell everybody like why I'm the lag is strong. I wanted to tell everybody like I'm doing this farming for enchanting stones rank 5s, right? Only because I gave you all of my enchanting ranks enchanting stones rank 5s for the tier 3 hunt gears yesterday. Obviously I'm not using it now. I'm actually thinking of using one of those the chest pieces for my OP here. It is lagging so hard. Anyway, let's see if this works, guys. Wait, hold on. I think I did something wrong. I think I did something wrong. I think I should have launched this before I launched my Streamlabs. That's why it's not working. Let me see if I can get it to work. I got it to work yesterday. Is it working? Am I there? I'm kind of there. Wait, why is this not working? Aw, aw, I can't get it to working. Like, you guys can see my avatar, right? But the thing is, my avatar, he's supposed to lip sync with me. Yes, I'm a Doge. I'm a Doge, but he's not moving. That's the problem. Like he's supposed to open his mouth, he's supposed to wink, he's supposed to like move his head with me, but it's not working right now because cannot open camera. It's because it's being used by another one, by another program, i.e. OBS. Yeah, it's not working. I'll do that next time. Next time I stream, I'll use this one. I can't use both at the moment. Unfortunately, it's clashing with the program is being clashed with my this one that I'm using right now, the video capture. Oh, my bad. I took away the scene, the wrong scene. But yeah, so instead of using the bear hat that you guys make me use all the time, I'm just gonna use that doggo instead. At least it's not gonna be too hot. Yeah. Oh well, fail. It's alright, I'll figure it out. I mean, every day that I stream, I always kind of like figure out new things. Like, for example, I should have done this earlier. I do apologize to Gray for coming in and saying hello, and I didn't acknowledge. There. Yeah, I will improve that though. That shout out. I will make it so that you can see things flying on the screen. I was supposed to do it today actually, but I woke up pretty late. I took a very long lunch, and that's why I started at 2:30 instead of like 2 on the dot. But I mean, I am human after all. I actually wanted to take a bit of bio break before I started my stream, but I felt like it was already really late. And in fact, I gotta I gotta leave early today because I need to get my hair cut. It's been too long. My hair is getting too long now. Like my face is getting all like whiskers coming out of the side of my face and stuff. So I suppose I could use my shaver, my electric razor, but those don't really shave to the skin. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly bushy anyway, right? I don't have like a lot of facial hair. Not because I shave a lot, it's just because I can't grow facial hair. I kind of wish I had like a full-on beard like most people, but I just can't do it. I suppose there's like hair tonics that you can like put on your face that promotes hair growth, right? But I don't know. I don't really wanna. I wanna do it UD natural. But I gotta say, I'm baby faced, so He went to another Neverwinter stream and said, "Hi, new follow, bro. This game is dead." Oh, he could be a bot though. Yeah, yeah. You have your you what do you call it? The clean shave, Sultan. So that's fine. But I actually want to have you know facial hair. I actually want facial hair. But the only thing I can manage is my mustache and my beard here. It can get pretty long, but it's very thin, like a goat beard. You know what I mean? I managed to get it like up to here, but it's getting ridiculous because it's very thin. Like you want like thick beards, something that you can just do this with, right? Something like that. But I can't do it. It just grows like here downwards. It doesn't grow like sideways. And my mustache as well. I think I ran out of keys. Yeah, I did. So that's fine. That's the end of that. I've managed only four. Okay, so every little helps, I suppose. Every little helps. Let me grab my lightning. Show over here. What is this? Aggression I don't need. Evasion I don't need. Throw all of this away. This I do want to keep. Those actually sell for like at least 1,000 AD each. So I will keep that one. Let me see what this chest will give me. RPs. Yeah, typical. That's alright. I think I already put away my lightning chant, right? So next, double check before I move on. Let me see. So, okay, basically what you're seeing are the legacy tunes that I use to play, like all nine. Like this filler class is actually for the ninth class, whether it be Bard or Druid, I don't know. But I made him to level 80 now, so I actually think that I should keep him as is. Unless there's a way to change your class, which at the moment you can't change classes. The only way I could get this slot and the new class is if I delete this guy, which I have sentimental attachments to, so I don't want to do that. So I've already done his keys. He doesn't have any keys either. He's already run out. I guess I'll do HR. Either HR, SW, TR, CW, or my second alt fighter. Let's just do HR, shall we? There's no real like order. They're all basically the same. Basically, what I'm trying to say, they're all weak. But since Red Ring is like the first campaign, it's doable on these tunes. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna grab that, and I think that's it. I think he has his own armor enchantment, so that's fine. He's still using primals. What? Okay, I need to rectify this. Can I get my blesseds? Hold up, I didn't realize this guy is so bad. And I'm sweating, so I'm gonna switch on the fan. I do apologize. Yeah, I need to shave like not every day, but maybe once a week. This is what I look like if I don't shave for a week. Like, oh, coming to 2 weeks now that I haven't shaved. And I usually go to a barber. You know, that's old school barber where you just sit on his chair and he does like all the stuff like shaving, cutting hair. Yeah, we have it here. I don't know about you guys, but it's like the culture here. If you need to get your hair cut, you go to a barber, right? You don't go to a salon. That's what I mean. Like, obviously, if you want to cut your hair, you go to a specialized, um, business, like a barber, like a salon. But us guys here, we don't go to a salon to get our hair cut. We just go to a barber, and it's not like a typical like what you see in the movies kind of thing. It's like an Indian barber. So he does do that like slapping the head stuff. Maybe one of these days I'll make a what you call it, a broadcast, a stream of me getting my hair cut. or something. I still need to figure out how to stream on my phone. I have the program, I have Twitch on it, but I've yet to figure out how to do that. Anyway, what was I doing? HR, right? Please tell me I already got at least got the weapon sets on the HR. I don't think I do. Uh, I guess we're gonna have to do it with primals. No choice. Let me just grab this first though. Hopefully my lightning can carry me through the dungeons. It shouldn't be too hard, actually. I just want to make my life much easier if I can. So getting 1480, getting a blessed set for my HR will make it easier. But it looks like I don't even have the favors to buy them, unfortunately. So, oh well, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Excuse me. Whew. I had potato salad for lunch again today, only because my wife was making them yesterday. Let me get rid of all of this biz. It's like too much stuff in this one bag. Sort it. Get rid of this. I think I did have it. Oh, it's a golden longbow. It is not. I thought I grabbed this guy his blessed set. Apparently I did not. It's fine. I'm not gonna use the watcher set though because it's only the main hand, not the offhand. And I don't think I want to upgrade that primal from blue to purple. Do I? Do I? I could. I could do that. Oh shoot, did I just waste? I just wasted this, didn't I? Oh well. Oh well, doesn't matter. I got like stacks of those. I actually wanted it to become purple but not upgrade it, but the game decided to upgrade the whole thing, so silly me. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, literally, I have hundreds. Well, I wouldn't say hundreds, but several stacks. Do I have it in my mail? I might have it in my mail actually. It's here somewhere. Well, I got the green ones. Yeah. See what I mean? This is just like a sneak peek. I have so much more. Those are unbound, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to stick it in the mail. And yeah, it's like the fireworks. I know. I made bank on those back in the day. Here's some RPs I could use, I suppose. Yeah. Oh well. I don't need to buy them. I've got a lot. That's why I'm not too like, yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's only three. It probably used my bound to character ones first anyway, which is in my personal bank, and then use the unbound ones. But like I said, doesn't really matter. I could upgrade them to purple epic, but since they're primals, I'm not gonna bother. Just two? Okay, better than nothing, I suppose. I was wondering why I was moving so slow. Uh, it's here, Death Forge. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like maybe three on this guy because you get one free and then the two keys, so that's three. Hopefully, I can get enchanting stones. Like case scenario is I get six, right? Like all three dungeons will give me two enchanting stones rank fives. But yeah, no. I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. I don't know if I'll even get one to be honest, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, this might move pretty slowly to be honest. I'm not exactly Vivi. I saw Vivi doing Lam last night, right? In on his Scourge Warlock, and I gotta say he hits hard. Oh wait, no, I think I was watching him playing Barb on PvP, and he just wouldn't die. He's going against this healers, right? But he just life steals back. I know there's no longer lifesteal in the game, but there are ways still where you can lifesteal. Like one of those barb abilities actually steals the health from his opponents. And I believe during PvP, barbs are the only guys that can like take me down, even with like such a high defense. My defense at the moment, like before I had my tier threes, were like 80k. So it's not that impressive to be honest. I know Vivi was like saying he can get like 80 HP, 800 HP with like 90 or 100 defense or something really ridiculous like that. I have no idea how he does it. Yeah. Yes, yes. Um, blood letter for me when I use it, it just kills me. It kills me. It doesn't life steals for me. I suppose it does life steal, or it's because I set that feat so that it does hurt me and cause more damage or something. I don't know. Uh, Obviously, I'm not a barb main, so. But for people who do play barbs, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, it is fun to play barbs. I actually one of the first like classes that I made when once I made my main, my fighter, and then my DC was a barb because barbs are fun to play with. Like you don't have to even you know I know it's like a joke to like most classes that barbs all they do is just left click, but that's exactly what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that though. It's like I find that fun. Like just being unstoppable and just be this like hulking mass of indestructible like killing machine. Wow. Same here for DPS. You need to feed for more damage, which will injure you on hit. I see. But then you won't have the life steal though, right? It's kind of like that's the trade-off. Yeah, I'm just doing like a single kind of shot here instead of like using my dailies. And if you're watching people like Vivi, he's probably doing something like this, right? Every time. I don't know. My feat is that if I keep on one kind of like mastery, as in range, it'll be more damage. But obviously, I'm not doing a lot of damage because I'm using primals. Why am I not allowed to hit anything? Yeah, there's definitely a better way of doing this, guys. I know. I apologize. I'm just doing this for the enchanting stones, okay? Give me a break. I don't main an HR. I try. Yeah, the one of the good things about playing other classes though, I haven't even done this yet. Look at that. I just got titles for the first time. Anyway, like I was saying, playing other classes is just a good way to get insight, trying to understand like the pros and cons of the class, and then maybe even then try to accommodate to those kind of like whatever it is the con of one class. I'm pretty sure that it can be pro'd by a different class. So basically, there's a synergy there. Like you guys work together. Like obviously, the obvious example would be like a tank and a DPS, right? Tanks just aggro and take and soak in the damage, whereas the DPS does the kills, because tank can't really kill that fast. Yeah, I know, Sultan. I'm just making a joke there. Like I say, it's a running joke, right? With the classes with barbs. It's like all you guys have to do is just left click. But that's what I love about barb. Like, it's all you need. Like, do you need anything more? Just go on unstoppable and then just like left click away, right? And you would have done your job. It's kind of straightforward. Just kill. But yeah, obviously there are ways to make your barb like stronger and kill faster. I'm not quite there yet. Unfortunately, I don't really main barb, but I do enjoy playing barb. One of these days though, once everybody's like kind of like already done their PvP and they're already the top 10%, then I'll start doing PvP on my other classes. I'll probably start doing it towards the end of the season. Actually, that's when a lot of activities happen, and I suppose they won't even really care if you lose or win. I don't care if I lose or win in PvP. Winning is better, of course, because you get more currency from PvP. But even if I lose, as long as I'm ranked in the PvP leaderboards, I'd get 5 battle trophies. Easy, right? And I just need to do 20 more seasons to get 100 so I can claim for a free rank 13 or a rank 14, rank 12, sorry, weapon enchant or armor enchant. I'm still trying to get a Bilethorn, a Flaming, and an Elven Battle rank 12. So that's like, if I could get that from like all my tunes that I play, that would be great. Then any subsequent like battle trophies that I get is for selling. Those are the only like three weapon enchant and armor enchant that I still need. Um, I suppose getting like a rank 13 enchantment is good. Like I could sell that, but if I wanted like enchantments or runestone, I'll just use trade bars. They give you like rank 15 straight away. Who knows? Maybe when they upgrade their enchantments to rank 16s, um, you would be able to claim that from the trade bar as well. Who knows? It's just my thinking. If it doesn't matter. Get a rank 15, go as high as you can go, and then upgrade it with a coalescent ward. Coalescent wards, there are ways for you to get coalescent wards for free. No biggie. I've got two right now as we speak. I'm probably gonna get more after I open more of my coffers of the Celestials. We'll see. But yeah, you don't have to spend like 10 bucks. Is it 10 bucks in the Zen store without discounts? There you go. I got another enchanting. That's not too bad. 1 out of 1. Carrying on. I still need to do this 2 more times on this tune. Oh wow. I almost managed to survive with all 5 intact in this clan war. Unfortunately, somebody did die, so that's kind of like a shame. Otherwise, I would have gotten a 5 star. I know you guys probably, what? What is he talking about? I'm talking about Raid Shadow Legends. I play it on the side. I usually had it pop up here, but I don't think people enjoyed watching it, so I stopped doing that. How many more do I have to do? These 2, right? I just had a really random thought. Like, what if this was like real life? Going into a dungeon, killing all these like ghouls and zombies in real life. I think I would just like piss my pants. I mean, I'll be like questioning why is there even zombies in real life? I mean, we all have this fantasy where we gotta be in like a zombie apocalypse, yada yada yada, right? But if it does actually happen, and I gotta say, it's not gonna happen, guys. If it does happen in real life, like, we're screwed. Unless, of course, we actually listen. Like, the only reason that things spread, you know what? Let's just take COVID as a really good example. COVID should have been over a long time ago. Like, within the first couple of months of it being like available. But because we were not informed about it, my katanas will finally come in handy. You know, speaking of that, I mean, I don't have a katana myself, but I do enjoy blades. Like, I have the utmost respects to knives and bladed edged weapons, and I'm fascinated with them. I do not have a katana, but I do have a machete in my car. Yes, in my car. Only because I do jungle trekking, okay? It's not because I'm like some serial killer just like waiting for his victims, etc., etc., etc. But anyway, yeah, I would love to have a katana one day, even if it's gonna be like a cheapo ass one, like just for display kind of thing. I mean, if I was freaking rich, I'd probably get a named blade, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Named blade, like one of those like swords, one of those like samurai swords that are owned by like famous swordsmen back in the like era of like Japanese whatever, you know. Those things. I mean, you don't even have to talk about name blades. Even a katana now. Yes, that actually came into my head, but I wasn't gonna say it because too cliche, right? But even katanas right now, if you were to ask a master to make it for you, it's probably gonna be in the like thousands, right? So if I could get my hands on a katana that was like for display only kind of thing instead of like actual proper use, then maybe. I don't know. The thing is we can't get weapons into the country. There are stores that will do that for you. They do have a license to kind of like bring it in from like the outside, but that's just gonna make it more expensive, right? And I'll tell you guys a story, and this is a true story. Uh, During World War II, Brunei was invaded by the Japanese, and we were taken over. Like basically, our government was like under arrest, under house arrest. Let's put it that way. And before the Australians came and saved us, I think I don't remember the dates exactly, but the Australians came by to assist us, and it was towards the end of the World War, and we were free again. Oh, is that it? That's all of the rings? Sorry, keys. Okay, that's pretty quick. But during those wars, I'm pretty sure there are households who still have the swords, the katanas, the samurai swords from back in the day. Uh, my house doesn't have one, I don't think. Like my grandfather, who was a prisoner of war when it happened during World War II, he never talked about it before. I actually didn't know he was a prisoner of war until like a years after he passed. So I feel like that's a shame. Like I didn't talk to my grandfather a lot. I mean, not that he could talk well anyway. He was really old. I don't think he reached like 100 or anything, but he was getting there. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, I didn't hear stories about his past. Um, at the time, my father, sorry, my uncle, yeah, my father's brother-in-law, sorry, not in-law, stepbrother, was still in the womb of my grandmother at the time when it happened. So that's like wow, you know. I'm glad you guys survived that. Thankfully, I mean, I've never experienced it. I've remember the boss. Oh God, you know what? I better stop there. I feel like I'm pushing towards the deep end, which is kind of like too real. So I'll stop it right there. I do apologize if I dragged on that topic. I was just it just you know the conversation just went from one thing to another thing. But if you guys are interested in hearing that story, do let me know, and I'll try to kind of like censor some parts, not so that it makes it more enjoyable rather than like sad. Hold up, I just realized that I could upgrade this, so I do not want to use my Devil Remains. I don't think so. Not for this tune. Let's see if I can upgrade this. Yes. I need tears. Okay, never mind. Forget it. I tried. These are Fiend Remains, right? That's why. Uh, might as well. I mean, these green ones should be good enough. Common ones is fine. Hello? Dread Ring Layers. Dread Ring. Hmm. I just realized I didn't even check how many keys I've got. I probably got 0 keys. Yep. Never mind, it's okay. We are invested now. Might as well see it through till the end, right? I'm just gonna go through all of my 9 tunes because I do legacies on them, and then they do extra currency, but that's my main, not on my other tunes. My other tunes still need to do their boons, to be honest. I mean, look at this. It's practically empty. I don't know, guys. I'm having second thoughts now. Like, do I even want to do this? Wow, that's not even impressive. It's only 26. I probably have like one other key. Like you get the daily and then you get your keys, right? Yeah, look at that. Only three. Yeah, I don't know. We're invested, I suppose. Let's just go. Let's just do this. I might want to swap this guy though. He's not helping me out. Let me put on Saradiel to get a theme going. Angel. Ah. I wonder if I could have a Halo. I know I have a Halo on my main. I'm not gonna spend like freaking 2000 Zen or something, right? On a Halo, on a transmute. For my main, sure. I'm playing on that guy all the time, even if he isn't using the Halo transmute. But I'm a hoarder anyway, and my Zen is practically free. Am I on a healer? I'm on a healer setup. Why? It's okay. Never mind. This could work. I do have my lightning. Oh, left click. Right click doesn't do anything. Right click is for heals, for temp shields. The good thing about this, like lightning enchant, is that when I'm hitting something, it definitely shoots out to other targets. So it's this will be good. Oh wow, I'm so weak. I'm so weak in raid. I managed to get like 1 star, and now that I tried it again, I'm not even finishing completing the missions. RNG. It's all in the RNG. That's not what I was expecting. That was the wrong ability. Yeah, I'm not a Scourge Warlock, man. Is this even a Scourge Warlock? Yes, it is. I should be doing this for legacies, not what's that, Sultan? Sultan just randomly puts a link. I'm clicking on it. I hope it's not like what is it? What's it calls it? Ooh, nice carpet. Well, so the short one is the wakizashi, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. So the long version is called something, and then the short one is like a wakizashi or something. Um, I don't pretend to actually know. So, but yeah, that looks cool. And I like the carpet. Tanto, isn't Tanto the one that has a hook at the bottom? Kind of like the Raphael. Well, I wouldn't say Raphael because the Raphael uses size, which has double two, like basically three-pronged one, okay, it's like a middle finger with balls. I do apologize. It's got like the shorter three like to the side and then like a middle one, right? That's a sai. That's more of a ninja weapon rather than a samurai weapon, I suppose. Tanto, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Tanto might be something else because the one that I had in mind was the one that had the blade and then a hook at the bottom, so almost like a half sai, if anything. I mean, I would show you off my like sword collection, but I don't think I have any here for when I was like jungle trekking. I don't trust having a knife in my like room, you know. What's this other one? Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm having difficulty zooming in. Right. It's yeah, the short one is kind of long for a short one. I suppose that's the difference between a tanto and wakizashi. I don't know. I don't pretend to know, but I am very into swords and knives. Is it because I got hit by one? I don't know, but yeah, I find knives and swords pretty cool. If you look at my YouTube videos, like the videos that I watch, they're always like restoration videos about like especially when it comes to like knives and stuff, old rusted knives, you know, and basically dumping it in vinegar and then dumping it in whatever using like a drill to kind of like get rid of all of the what you calls it burrs, you know, using like a leather strap. I don't think it's called a leather strap. It's called leather something. You know, like those barbers that you use to kind of like get rid of the burrs from the shaving knives, something like that. There's a reason for using burrs. Like you guys might be thinking for those who are not very familiar with knives, right, or handle knives, when you're sharpening your knives using those sharpening stones, like at whatever grit, whatever it is, right? The higher the number, the smaller, the finer that it will like sharpen your stone. Sorry, sharpen your swords or your knives. But you use a leather strap. I don't know what it's called, the leather strap thing. You do that or you know those metal rod ones that like kitchen chefs use, and then they like right that right. That's not exactly meant for sharpening. It's actually to align the blade because after like several uses, it would actually bend. So when you use that tool is actually just so that it will be a nice 45-degree angle to the to the blade. And the leather strap thing, when they're doing that like that, also, yeah, the other function, other than getting the angle correct as well, is so that it would, when you sharpen something, it will have like jagged edge. So that's what happened. It is sharp, but it is jagged. And it will have like, if you're looking at it, this is the sharpness of the blade of your blade. There's gonna be like imperfections, right? You will have like slight I don't know, the blade it will have kind of like a curved or edge, like jagged edge basically. So when you're burring it, you will actually get rid of it. It's basically, if it's sticking out, like if this is like the sharpness of your blade and there's like something like this, the burr will just like, it'll break it off and make your blade even sharper. That's the whole idea. So you're supposed to burr your blade after you sharpen it. I mean, obviously you can still use it after sharpening, but burring it would actually make it much better. It will make your knife more durable, I suppose. Last longer. Insulted like licking all of these things. What is this? What is it now? Ooh. How many swords do you have, bro? Like, do you even this looks like the Kill Bill one. Is this the Kill Bill one? Replica? It might be. Wow, okay. I don't even know when the last one that I clicked on. The one with the orb at the end. What is this? It's zoomed in, so I can't see the whole length. Oh, okay. So this is for lack of a better word, this one is a bastard sword, right? It's a double-handed sword. Yeah, yeah. Um, I saw when I went to my friend's place, the shop, the camping shop that I used to work at. He had a Gladius. Like he actually bought a Gladius for a customer. Is that Excalibur? But isn't Excalibur like categorized as a bastard sword? Yeah. I'm saying the B word, but unfortunately that is what it is called. I don't know why. I should actually look up the history on why it's called a that sword. But yes, uh, if you were to ask me what would be my kind of like favorite sword of all, uh, I suppose it's Japanese ones. Nice, nice. Bamboo katanas. Bamboo katanas was like what was that movie with Mike Takeshi, the blind swordsman or the supposedly blind swordsman? I don't know. It's Zatoichi I'm not familiar with. Ninjato is like eh? Is that even a thing? I gotta check it out. But like I said, my favorite would be Japanese swords like katanas, samurai swords. I played this game where you're supposed to like fight with all of these famous swordsmen and like take over their swords and stuff. And usually, what happens is if you're inspecting the sword, they remove the handle, the wooden handles, so you would see the blade, and then you will see the part that goes into the wooden handle, and you'll see like a signature, right? The signature by the artisan who's produced the sword. So I thought that feature was kind of cool. Seriously, if I had the money for it, I'd probably like collect all of those like master swords, named swords, just for the hell of it, I suppose. I mean, who I wanted to go and talk about this movie, but it's pretty dark. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, if I was to have all of these like collection of swords, I'd probably put it in a room and just like read the newspaper while like enjoying it or something. Some really weird like rich man, you know, poo poo. Like back in the day, what I used to do when I first became no, I wouldn't say unemployed. Sorry, when I first became financially free, the first thing I did was just in my robe, pick up the newspaper, take my tea outside to the porch, and just like it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, just reading newspaper with tea and biscuits, and that was it. Like I didn't have a care in the world. Like all good with life, right? I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about waking up at a certain time. I don't have to worry about having to go anywhere, like to go in a meeting or anything. Just it was. I don't even think it was a weekend. It was like just a weekday that I treated like a weekend. It was like basically that was like basically the start of my Sundays till the day I die, kind of thing, or at least I hope. I don't read the newspaper anymore though. I mean, if I wanted any news or information, I'll just go on 9gag. That's my world news. But if I wanted to find out local news, I'll just have to wait for my wife to come home and then gossip about it. That's how I find out about local news. I just wait for my wife to tell me about it. Whether or not I like it or not, she'll just tell me about what's going on with her, with like the country, I suppose. Like I've detached myself from that because it doesn't matter to me. Like even when the COVID happened, my life still continued as is. But I've already mentioned this before. Obviously, it did affect me financially, but because other people were financially affected by it. But I suppose I'm okay. I'm alright. I do still feel empty though. What I mean to say is even though I'm fulfilling my life dream of like just playing video games and getting paid for it, I'm already at that point, to be honest. Not with just Steam, not with just streaming, mind you. Uh, but yeah, I still feel like unfulfilled. Like I still haven't found my calling yet. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of knowledge to kind of like share with people, and that kind of knowledge would actually make you financially free and all that. But I don't have a platform yet to do it on. I suppose Twitch streaming is a platform that I could use, but I don't know if anyone's actually interested in any of that. Being financially free and just playing video games all day. Do I wanna do I wanna like stretch it and say I used to save lives? Used to. I guess I could do like fitness videos. I tried to do that actually in my YouTube videos under like hidden folders. I actually have videos of me working out as well as a cooking show that I tried to do. It didn't end very well. Like the exercise video was just basically me doing like jumping jacks and stuff like that repeatedly. So I suppose I could like fast forward it. Um, but I don't know if anyone will find that interesting. And then with the cooking show, I was making this dish, Spanish omelet. Basically, one of like the better, one of the two dishes that I can do very well. Unfortunately though, I don't have kind of like the tasty like when they have a camera looking down kind of thing, right? That's kind of like the best way to do cooking videos. I don't have that kind of setup. The only thing I have is my kitchen, right, and my phone. So I was doing it like that, and yeah, it didn't end up very well, and the dish didn't end up coming out very well either, to be honest. And my style of videos is to just do a video with one take and no editing, right? It took an hour to make a Spanish omelet, I think. So it was like this whole video of me making a mess and like handling the phone and handling the dish at the same time. So yeah, if you wanted to make a cooking video, I think you have to do it like with more than one person. I seem to have lost one of my chats here. What's going on? Apparently, I'm not connected to my YouTube and I'm not connected to my Steam. And my Facebook is not even mentioned at all. That's really weird. I think I'm not streaming on Facebook for some reason. Get rid of that. What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just carrying on, I suppose. Well, I'm done with this dude, and I did manage to get four, so that's another four. Drag it over here. Do this. And before I forget, I should swap my lightning enchants as well. Go. Put that here. And we'll go to anywhere. The car I modded, like in real life. Ooh, what? What is this? I wanted to say a Bugatti Veyron, but I don't think it is. Right? It's not. I mean, I'm not really into cars, Sultan, so I don't really know anything about cars. I just drive them. But one of my kind of like dream cars. It kind of looks like a Bugatti. You gotta tell me, is this a Bugatti or is it not? Because I can't tell. Anyway, so one of my dream cars that I wanted, like since I was a kid, was actually a Mustang, and I mean the muscle car Mustang, not kind of like the modern Mustang. Might as well get rid of the chairs, bro. The bar over there is gonna be like, you know, we're passengers. It's a manual, nice. I think it's a manual. I can't actually see because I can't see the stick, the shift stick. It could be auto for all I know. Most modern cars are auto anyway. the good memories before I got married. That was mine, lol. What? You make it sound like you can't have nice things anymore once you got married. I mean, actually, that's a new thing. I didn't know you were married, bro. You never mentioned it before. Yeah, but even before I got married, I didn't have those nice things. Ragazzato. Or is that Ragazzo? Ah, sorry, I'm gonna have to alt type. Ragazzozo. Hello, and welcome to the stream. And what's much harder? Like being married? Yeah, sure. I mean, you're having to deal with two people, like yourself and your spouse. Of course, it's harder. No, nobody said being married was easy. Still have it, but it is garage. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no. I'm getting. I don't know what's the opposite of goosebumps when you're imploding inside. Something exploded inside me. Like it's kind of like suffering and pain when you said it. You garaged it. Oh man, poor car. Like this is the thing about having like a knife and sword. I actually believe that knives and swords have a soul and they needed to be used. And if you neglect that their purpose, which is to cut down things, then you're gonna have like an evil spirit, you know. So and I actually believe that that comes with cars as well. That they need to be driven. So I mean, I don't drive a lot nowadays because I don't need to go anywhere. But to be honest, I actually think that you should take it for a spin every now and then, or at least keep the engine running, you know, and then switch it back off. You know, if you're needing to go to down to the groceries, you know, use your car to go and do the groceries, you know, kind of thing. It's much harder. Okay, still have it. You ready to power up all of those alts without rack 15 so you can move around? Cryptic hates alts. Well, I don't really play my alts. I just use them to do legacy quests. But if we're talking about like active tunes that I use for like dungeon runs and stuff, then I do play my main, which is a fighter, Barb, DC, and OP. These four. But they're kind of like, you know, further I go, the lesser I play with them. Like if they needed a healer for say Lom, then yeah, sure, I'll do it. But if you're asking me to do like a Tom or a Zarl challenge, like no way. But sure, if it's just for tanking, then yes. Like I will focus my resources on getting like the best in slot so that I could do the content properly. And yes, my alts are just that, alts. I don't really play them that much other than getting the legacy quest so that I can get free preservation wards, companion upgrade tokens, and marks of potencies, etc. I mean, I'll show you in a sec. Ooh, 8. Not bad. Oh, maybe not 88. Not bad at all. Let me just teleport to Cine something chick for a legacy. I don't even remember her name. I was gonna say Sineshta. I was like, what the hell is a Sineshta? That's a raid champion, I think. Ganesha or something, something like that. Let me use this mount because I'm going too slowly. But I digress. There's a lot of Bantu accounts that you can use on your alts right now. Not necessarily just enchants and weapon enchants. Um, like the devs have said, the changes would actually would also increase like companions. Okay, so this is the reason why. Okay, maybe this is not a good one because I probably used this guy to claim all of these enchanting stones and marks of potencies already. Sabella, that's the one. That's her name. So yeah, I use my tunes just to get like, for example, this companion upgrade token. Uh, Obviously not on this guy because I've already claimed them on this guy when I wanted to upgrade my rank 12. Um, Not Balthor, not Vorpal. Shadowclad. I've already got a rank 14 Shadowclad now because at first I claimed it from PvP with 100 battle trophies. Got it at rank 12. Then I got all of the marks from legacies on all my tunes. Um, Not exactly. Like they have made it so that you can buy the ones that you've already gotten for free, like this one, for example. Um, this one. Where else is it? I know I got a couple like this one. I can buy this one for free. What else is there? I can get this one for free. Your inventory is full. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of these. But yeah, you can buy it from like the Zen store, and then you can like claim it on all of your tunes. So that's basically what I did. Yes, yes, yes. But you have to read the whole thing. Like from my understanding, they're gonna remove the bondings and like stats. You're always gonna get like 100%, but it's not that bad because you can also still improve your companion to mythic, right? So you'll get like instead of 100 IL, you get 1,000 IL at a mythic level companion, and things like that. It's not just they're gonna take out the bondings and then leave us out to dry, but what they're saying is that instead of bondings, you have to use other things. I can't math pretty good. I cannot. But yeah, so it's like with three rank 15 bondings, you can get about what 180,000 180% more stats, right? Top of my head. I don't actually know if it's 60% for like rank 15. I didn't check. I totally forgot to. But so you're losing instead of losing like 180%, not including what's those other thing that gives stats to you from companions? I don't know. Anyway, you're getting 100%. So basically, you're just getting 80% less. That's it. 210, you say? It might be. I don't. I don't math good. It might be. I don't know. But I actually, like I said earlier, I don't really want to talk about it until it has gone live, and then I've made an educated conclusion to that fact. It might actually be better than before. We'll just have to wait and see. But the thing is, there's still a lot of things that you can improve, like your mount collars, like your mythic mounts, up to 10, 100% bolster. Um, what else is there? Enchantments. Whew, can't think right now. What else is there? But I actually don't think it's gonna be that bad. We will see. We'll see. But when it comes to alts, though, I'm just gonna continue what I do anyway. Uh, Before after sorry, not the map changes, the companion changes. I'll just stick to what I do. Um, these guys, my alts might need to be better improved in other areas. I don't know how I feel about upgrading the mounts to 100% bolster on alt tunes, to be honest. So perhaps I'll gear them with tier 3 hunt lures gears, maybe. I did that yesterday on my main. So the only thing that he's missing is a gloves that I could get at any time with favors, and shirts and pants. And then I would be fully geared with like tier 3 hunts and lures. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to do a specific action for raid and I totally forgot to do it. Maybe this one will work. Maybe. We will see, but the company has a bad habit of nerfing you and selling you back the power. Yeah, but nothing that we haven't experienced before, right? Like, remember when the mount changes happened recently? People were moaning, groaning about it, the fact that, they worked so hard to get their, like,
best in slot, and you know offense defense stats capped, and when the mount changes happened, it just like lowered it again. But it didn't take people long to get back up there, so it's kind of like whine for a bit, and then people forgot about it, weren't they? I suppose not, because people who are resourceful, right? People who actually had the money for it, they didn't feel the pinch. But people who are starting to upgrade, they definitely felt the pinch. I mean, I wouldn't know, because I would fall under the category of people who had resources. When it first came out, like I didn't have mount collars or mount upgrade tokens, but if you look at my main right now, um, he's at 75% bolster, and four epic collars with one legendary one already. No, of course I didn't lose 200% of my stats, but I'm endgame. You know what I mean? Um, like people who are still struggling on doing their campaigns and stuff, just trying to get their boons. I mean, I didn't lose 200% of my stats because I'm probably already capped. When the mount changes happened, they decreased it slightly, but I got back up pretty quick. It didn't take me too long. But for the people who are struggling to get to their boons and stuff, yeah, I'm pretty sure they felt it. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I'm not at that point. I went past that point. But I understand what you're trying to say. Like, you're gonna lose stats, but this is kind of like why I don't want to talk about it, because I don't know. Once it gets live, then I can make like min max and try to get the stats back that I lost. But from what I can understand, from what I read and understood, from what I understood, reading the forums, it's not gonna be that bad. Yeah, it was a slight decrease on one stat. Um, this will be overall. A lot of conjecture. They should have released a lot more information. It was, I just woke up one day, went to VV stream, and people were like, the chat was pretty lit. Like everybody was like, "Ah, la, 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 la," all this, like, what's going on? So, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we should just like calm down first, make educated, like not kind of like condemn the devs first, but kind of like see what we can do before the eventuality. Like, okay, so we know that the companions can get up to mythic. So what do you do now is collect all of the companion upgrade tokens so that you can upgrade your companions from legendary to mythic. Things like this. Um, what else you could do? I don't know, basic store AD Zen for when you need to change the runestone. Maybe get those runestones now. Like, if you're gonna lack in accuracy, get ones for accuracy instead of power. I mean, not that it matters, because the mount, sorry, the companion stats don't go to you as much. It's not zero. You won't be getting zero from your it's I believe it's 85% stats from your active companions and 100% stats from your augment companion, from my understanding. So it's not zero, but obviously you're gonna feel the change. But I suppose you can work at it. Like right now on my main, obviously I can't see it because I'm not on my main. I'm hitting like 150k combat advantage. I'm hitting 140,000 critical strike. Just too much stats. So I suppose like a reduction of, like you say, it's 200. I don't actually think it's 200, but I could be wrong. So that's, don't take my word for it. My math is pretty bad, but I don't think it'll be that bad, honestly. It could be bad because they don't scale the mobs to the like. to the scale of reduced stats, so that might be a problem. Oh, is it? I thought it was. I thought I read in the forum in the news that it's 100%, and it'll be 85% on active comps. But you might be right, Sultan. I mean, like I said, I only just browsed. It was 2 a.m. in the freaking morning. Okay, I was just like reading through it. It's not like I'm gonna like be focused. Problem with games like this is the die-hard invested players. Yeah, I'm one of those. Defend it with zealotry like battered housewives that don't leave their husbands. I guess I'll have to say yes to that. I've spent about $3,000 in this game, and that's a pretty big investment. Not only that, like okay, put aside the money that I've spent. I have been retired for 8 years now, and of that 8 years, seven of that is playing this game. So I mean, yeah, I'm not on my main, so I can't say, but I think I've already spent almost a whole year worth of hours playing this game. Of course, I'm gonna try and defend it, but I mean, at the risk of sounding like a beaten housewife, like you mentioned, it's not that bad. It is actually not that bad. We always get like nerfed to the ground. Like my fighter, right, has been nerfed to the ground. Like from back in the day when I played it, when it was still OP. But we survived. Like we figured out ways to make it better. Yeah, it's not as good as what it was before, but I would say I'm still viable as a either a DPS class or a tank class. I remember in Warframe, the company had to literally take away pickup radius before the before the players rebelled. Warframe is a game that I used to play back in the day. Not so much anymore, obviously. Um, but isn't it free to play? Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I don't know. What I mean to say is like you don't have to pay a cent. And it's a really, really good game, right? The only reason I'm not playing it right now is because I'm playing this. Pay to go a bit fast. Yeah, it's the same thing with Neverwinter though. It's pay for convenience. I wouldn't say it's well. I don't want to say it's pay to win because there are some elements of pay to win this game, like especially with the rank 15 enchantments and the rank 14 weapon and armor enchantments back in the day. But it was like limited, right? It's not like you can't get that anymore nowadays. Maybe it'll come by from time to time, but that's the only free like pay to win element to it that I can think of. I don't know of any other like Zen Store purchase that is like pay to win in Neverwinter. It's more of pay for convenience. If you wanna get somewhere faster, then you have to pay for it. So I think if you have the money for it, why not? Neverwinter is paid to save years of your life and get Mount Bolster, right? Really? Well, we have different definitions of pay to win then, because I know I've said I've spent $3,000 in the game, but that was like years ago. Like I wouldn't spend anything more than like $10 to get my VIP, just in case, kind of like if my Zen didn't go through. Oh look at that! Oh look at that! I got my posting. Nice. There you go. I got 8,000 Zen now. Nice. Hey. Thanks for that. Thanks for checking making me check my auction house. Sorry, not my auction house, my Zen exchange. I now have 8,000 Zen. I used it to buy the celestial wings for free because I got protector's bounties, and then I got a 50% off mounts voucher from it, and then it is like 4,000 Zen originally, but I paid 2,000 for it, and the Zen, like you saw, was from like just me getting 3,750,080 and just posting up in the auction house. Sorry, in the Zen exchange or Zax. So it's practically free, and it's bound to account. So basically, all of my tunes and my the 37 tunes in my account, they're all got wings. Uh, pay to win. Oh God, let me just backtrack. Neverwinter's pay to save years of life and get mount. I would never call it pay to win. Pay to win requires exclusive, can only get on the pay store. Since people can sell the stuff from designing games, technically available to free players. Congrats, that's 4 months backlog sucks. Yeah, I know. I've basically what I do is just get 3,750,000 AD, and then just post it, and then rinse and repeat. I actually this actually was 4 posts long, and the max is 5. So I've never actually seen it more than like 3 at a time. It actually does take a long time now for it to go through. But yeah, I mine a previous post went through like 2 weeks ago, and this one went through. So I'm expecting the other two to come through even before Black Friday happens, this 25th, I believe, right? 25th November. Yeah, it sucks, but I mean, I've been doing this for a very long time. I just post 3 million, post 3 million, post. And I've never seen it more than 4 until now. I haven't reached like 5 posts so far. In fact, I actually wanted to take these down so that I could buy a legendary toad bound to account. I have yet to do that because it's increasing in price like every day. At first it was selling for like 6 million, and now it's selling for like the bound to account version, sorry. It was selling for 6 million. Now it's gone up to 8 million, and I don't want to check what it is right now because I don't even have 2 million on me. Oh wait, sorry, not that screen. Uh, I don't know how much do I have. I think I've got 2 million in the shared bank, but that's about it. I still need to get 6 million more from somewhere. Yeah, I got 2 million here in the bank. I'm not sure how many AD I got on my main, and I'm not trying to like dodge the questions here. I kind of like got lost track. What were we saying? Pay to win. Yeah, if that case, if your definition of pay to win is what you said earlier, then that's actually a pro because like you say, anything that's available in the Zen store is now available to players, even in the auction house. People who has zero Zen can get an item from the Zen store through auction house. That's great, right? That just like enforces on what I'm saying. That is pay for convenience. Like in that case, I follow you. I get you. Like it's a good thing. Um, just trying to get like I could have gotten 100 bolster right now as we speak, but the thing is I'm waiting for the Black Friday to pop up, and I'm saving my Zen and AD for that eventuality. What is even the date today? I don't even know. Every day is a Sunday. Yeah, it's not too long now. Just like less than a week, I suppose. Yeah, I count 6. I know I'm from the future. It's actually Thursday for me right now. Yeah, it's Thursday for me right now. So you guys it might be Wednesday morning for you. Sorry, Thursday morning. But I'm gonna assume it's like still Wednesday for you guys. So anyway, less than a week, 6 days for Black Friday. I'm actually hoping that it is gonna be 40%. Because if it's gonna be like say 30% or 33%, whatever, I'm just gonna use my Protector's Bounty and get 50% off. Because Protector's Bounties, I had 500 boxes of those during the like Jubilee event, but I've used maybe like 50 for getting my wings, so probably around 450, give or take. I'm gonna go and spam those for my mount upgrade tokens. I don't think I'll be buying like mount collars. Um, that is kind of like taking a backseat right now because I want to get 100% bolster in my mounts as soon as possible while there's still a sale. And if push comes to shove, and then I end up spending all of my protector's bounty, um, I could just like hope on the sale, which is still way better than say 30% from like invoking vouchers. Yeah, true, but I'm an item whore. I'm an item level whore, so I'm gonna get all 15 eventually. Um, I've already got the colors that I do need, including those, and also like gold one and what have yous. Uh, I don't even remember the top of my head what were the ones that I needed. But yeah, I just want the item level. Yeah, true, true. But saying that, like incoming healing as a tank is definitely important for a tank. So I have one of those as well. You know, the basic stuff that you would like the best that you can get out of all those collars. But I will get all 15 eventually, only because I'm a hoarder as well. I'm an item whore and then a hoarder. So it's like I would spend money into this game, like as I was obviously already have. But if I can get it for free, I will get it for free. Like in fact, the tier 3 gears that I gotten yesterday from like Sultan, I actually got it by selling a stack of my enchanting stone rank 5s and a bunch of marks of potencies rank 4s that I bought from the auction house. I'm still building, so I have to focus on what's important and vital. Correct, of course. I've already got all of my rank 15, so I'm not worried about enchantments. I've already got all the weapon and armor enchantments that I need up to 14, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. What I'm trying to do is just filling in the gaps, basically getting the ones that I don't have up to 14 because I can, because there's nothing else I need to do with my AD and Zen. I mean, of course, I could buy Radiance for my other loadouts, but like I said, if I can get something for free, I will. So it's like it's a long game basically. I could have gotten everything already if I use my real life cash, but I'm not gonna do that. I could back in the day if I wanted to. I could still probably, as long as like if they offer the like rank 15 enchantments choice pack again, I could probably spend all of my money on that. But I'd be crazy too because I could get it for free. It just takes time. It just takes time. Um I don't know if you heard earlier, but I'm retired. I'm retired for like 8 years, so basically Neverwinter is life. And that's not the reason I'm defending it. I could be playing any other game to be honest. It's just that Neverwinter I get Neverwinter. I eat and breathe Neverwinter. And and if that's not worth defending, I don't know what it is, you know. Was this? I was working towards 0 HP, but now with this change looming, I just can't myself I just can't make myself spend any money. I'll just sit on it until they put it in. Yeah. I think that's the smart thing to do. Just like wait and see what happens when it does actually eventually go live and then make your adjustments then. Um, I can share with you my tank loadout right now is not perfect because I did mistakes with my companion gears with the new companion gears, and that basically messed up my stats, my defensive stats, um, for sure. Actually, all both my offense and defense stats they're all messed up. But I'm waiting to get all of my tier three hunt gears first before I make like adjustments to it. Like I want to keep those 1100 companion gears as they are right now, and then I want to make adjustments to other things like my enchantments and runestones in order to cap like everything. Like what I'm lacking right now is critical avoidance, and that's a very hard stat to kind of like deal with because it seems like the only way I can do that is from companion gears, and you only have 3 slots for companion gears. I'm playing a bit of raid here on the side. Starts in 2 days. Starts. It hasn't started yet. Dragon tournament ends in 27 minutes. Okay. I actually think today is a grinding day, which means I level up my character. So why have I not got any more action points? Where did all my action points go? What did I do? There you go. These are guys I can deal with, I suppose. Where were we? Right. So put on Energon, but why though? I wait. I don't think I have Energon in this guy. Surprising, right? Yeah, I don't think I have him. I do have him on several other tunes. Because when you do Dread Ring Lairs, not Dread. Oh, really? They feel. Oh, hold up. Just run another 3 barbs through Path of the Fallen for their weekly caps. Nice. I've only done 2 so far. I haven't done the other 2. So I don't know. I really hope that they run this Redeem Citadel right till to the next year, because I'm gonna need several weeks before I can actually even get to Mode of Weekly. Sorry, Mode of the Virtue Weekly. And they fill right up. I'm assuming you're talking about HP, Regazozo. I don't need. I don't actually need a Energon on this guy. It's fine. Like I just drop my blades on the floor. Oh, okay. It's hard to tell your jokes from text. um, why do I need AP though? I mean, for my tune right now, I don't think I need AP, do I? For me, it's daily is kind of like your last ditch attempt to do DPS or getting your life back, especially on fighter's second wind. I did. Where did all my AP go? Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. I might have. My wife tells me this sometimes too. Like I say something and then it's like, really? Oh no, I was asking where my Energon went. I don't think. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I don't know if I have Energon on this tune, but I do have several Energons on different tunes, especially my OP. My OP needs the health. Um, for when he's tanking. Also, I think some of his damage scales from HP, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, Like not tacticals. What is it? Tenebrous. Tenebrous scales to how much HP you have, and a lot of most HP is on tanks. But the thing is, it's capped at a certain like 24,000 damage. Yeah, yeah. So it's like no matter. Oh, now I remember what I wanted to say. Currently in my build right now, I have a million. If I'm in a party, 1,060,000 HP on my fighter. Um, Base would be around 1,050,000, I think. So even though I've got 1,050,000 HP, the Tenebrous will only hit for 24,000. But I suppose that's fine because my fighter doesn't have a lot of damage. I'll probably just swap to a Zuna or a Abyssal Chicken. If only it was like legendary. My Abyssal Chicken right now is only epic, so that's why I don't use him. I use my Zuna. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. What else scales with HP? Can't think of anything other than HP. You know what I mean? HP scales of HP. Nah. Things like heals, right? Oh, does it? For OP, maybe. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know about fighter though. having a higher HP is actually quite good because things that rolls off HP, such as your mount power that gives you HP back. I don't know if I've actually started on this guy. For example, none of these. For example, none of these. No, I don't remember what mount powers, mount abilities that scales off your HP, but it does. And the more HP means the more heals that you get. That's why when people are asking, how is it that you're not dead, and I'm be like, yeah, I heal myself. Yeah, that's one of them. There's so many more things that gives you out of like combat advantage damage, things that deflect, gives you heals. I just don't know what they are at the top of my head. I need to refer to it. Nice rebuke, yes. There's even like is it not commanders? I don't remember. Something to do with fudge. You know what? I don't even want to try. I don't know. I really cannot remember. Let, can I do this maybe? So nice rebuke, survivor's blessing, Slayer's blood rust, no. Reprieve, yes. Revelry, yes. No, no, no. Warlords, right? But that doesn't. Victims preservation, yes. Yes. Patience, no. Berserker's rage, no. Champion's return, yes. This one, 50% of your max health. That's like 500,000. You know what I mean? So yeah, and of course, that number, 1,050,000, is using a caprice, so that helps a lot. And of course, augments and the bondings, which is gonna go away. So I may not be able to see 1,000,000 HP coming when the changes goes live, which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, I just hope that the devs make it a point that either they scale with the changes or do something about the mobs, or maybe just maintain the mobs as they are, and just like players will try to figure out how to like overcome them. Once a better housewife, always a better. Okay. I mean, I do understand you're doing it as a joke, but I mean, come on, man. What? I mean, I actually um domestic abuse is a real thing. And I was saying this to my wife earlier because I was watching this anime. I can't remember what it's called. It's something to do with this vampire that like goes crazy when he sees blood, and he's like the good guy. But like from the first episode to like the fifth episode that I watched it, he's being very abusive to the, I wouldn't say the girlfriend because they're not together even. This is the weird part. They're not even together, but she's cooking for him every single night, right? And she stays at that place. He stays at that place, and he's very abusive. He's like he gets into situations where it's like life or death situations, and this chick still sticks with him. And I was explaining this to my wife, and she's like, "Yeah, it's kind of like you." It's like, "What do you mean?" Like, I hit you sometimes, and then like you're still okay with it, and like it's like I'm no longer a battered housewife. I'm like a battered husband. But we're not talking Johnny Depp levels here, so I mean, she it's gonna sound wrong no matter what I say. So I'm just gonna say it's like it's her way of saying I love you. I don't know. It's okay. I'm just gonna stop right there because it's just too hard to explain. Um, it's gone back to that point where I was saying in a relationship, an abusive relationship, the reason why the girlfriend, if with an abusive boyfriend, still sticks with him because they want him to change. Like, I'll be the person who's gonna change him, make him a better man. Like, okay, I don't know. It's it's actually scientifically proven that the reason why uh, girls stick with bad boys is because they have this kind of like the chemical reaction of when you're happy, dopamine, I think. It releases when they are in this kind of relationship because they think that they're gonna be the one that's gonna change them and make them a better person or something like that. Anyway, what was you saying? Um, Stop nerfing the us and make some dang content. It's a real thing. I've seen it. Female domestic abuse is much more common actually because it's not as dangerous or females assaulting men. I don't want to say I've experienced it firsthand because it's nothing like that. I don't think so. I mean, you don't see me getting bruised or stuff like that. Any bruises that you see is actually personally inflicted. What's the word I'm looking for? Self-inflicted. Yeah. I got pissed off one day and I was like smacking the table and then I hurt my hand doing that. So it's got nothing to do with my mind. Well, the fact that she got me angry was probably the reason, but yeah, is not why. I wouldn't say the mass female domestic abuse is less dangerous. They could be throwing knives and stuff, for all we know, or using a gun or something, a wrench, whatever. That stuff hurts. 8 down, 5 to go. 13-2 through 28k favor will be interesting. Nice. Like you probably went through like tier ones or something, right? I don't doubt it. You said you had about 411 tier 1 hunts still needed to be used. So you only need about 140. Divide that by 5, which is something. 20 what? Sorry, I can't even count that high, I suppose. Something. You just need a total of 140 hunts divided by 5. So whatever how many that is how much you need for to get 28k. In extreme cases, you would be right, but most cases are not extreme, such as my case. It's just pushing or striking, and in those cases, it's less dangerous. Um, no pushing. It's just that I'm hypersensitive. Like if you kind of like poke at my rib cage, it might hurt me more than the average person. I don't know what it is. Like my extremities are always kind of like tingling. I am in pain as we speak because I'm hypersensitive. I don't know if it's a condition. I don't want to believe that it's a condition. I'm just gonna assume it's just old age. So I'm always in constant pain. So if somebody pokes me in the rib, it will hurt me. Like obviously it's not gonna like cripple me or anything, but it does hurt. So whenever my wife touches me, it's kind of like when she pinches me too hard, I suppose it's just like shoots up my whole body, the pain. So anyway, that's that. Um, Women are not as physically strong as men unless you're dating someone like Ronda Rousey. I actually think Ronda Rousey is like a kitty cat. You know what I mean? I mean, she can, of course, she can kick your ass, but just because she can, I don't think she will. She's not that type of person. I don't know her personally and all, but it seems like that's what she seems like to me. That's kind of like the aura that she gives off whenever I see her in movies and her fights, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, that fight that she lost against, I don't know who, this like really long, tall, like, I don't know, skin and bones girl. Um, she probably could kick my ass actually, but what I'm trying to say is when Ronda lost her fight against that woman, and she was like considering committing suicide and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know Sultan. I don't know her name, but yeah, maybe. She was after she lost and she went on an interview and she said that she wanted to kill herself. I lost all respects for Ronda Rousey. It's like, babe, it's only one fight. Like even Muhammad Ali lost. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Muhammad Ali was the best boxer in the world. I'm pretty sure there are much better boxers as well, like back in the day and even now. But a loss is just a loss. Like you come enough that you want to commit suicide. Nothing. Like you can survive through something like that. So what? You lost. Who cares? Sorry, is this unbound or unbound? This is unbound. Great. Okay. Did I? No, I did not. I'll be with you in a second, chat. Just need to get this before I forget, and I have to come back to this tune again. Not looking too bad. I'm getting 16 out of all of my tunes so far. Now he just stood up talking a lot of smack, then went and won the belt back. What, Ronda? You just said he. Are we talking about Ronda or who are we talking about right now? Oh, Ali. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't follow like Ali's history and all that. He did win back his belt again afterwards. Oh, I have to invoke. I don't have to invoke. That's weird. Hold on, let me just check this. It looks like I need to invoke on all of my tunes. I have been because I have been going through all my tunes and invoking at the same time. But I'm just gonna do my sixth invoke right now before I forget. It's almost 5 p.m. What? Where did the time go? Like I woke up. I think I woke up around 2 o'clock again. Cause last night I woke up at 2 a.m. First, I don't know. My body just decided to wake up. Couldn't go to sleep, so I went on the Vivid stream. 2 a.m. my time. Oops, I totally forgot to go into my XP build. So anyway, basically this is my main. He's on his DPS loadout. I just got my tier threes and I got my blessed sets maxed out. So I got 36 IL there because I don't have a weapon enchant. So let me just put that in. I'll just put in a divide. Might as well. It's flex time. Nah, it's not really flex time. Yeah. Ripperino augments. I don't know. We could probably still use augments when the changes happen. So I've got 5 mythics. Wait, do I have more? I don't think I have more mythics on me. I have 5 more legendaries, of course, because like I said, I've already got my 10 that I wanted to get to mythic. But I do have my what is it? 8,000 Zen right now. I do have my 8,000 Zen, which means that I could probably buy not epic collar, sorry, my upgrades. But I'm gonna wow, 500. It's not actually that bad, right? Why is that? Oh, it's the yellow banner means it's new. Yeah, I could probably buy several of these. I just need 200 to make it from legendary to mythic, right? I do have 100 just doing like just playing the game, opening lockbox chests, going dungeons, these kind of things. I have my 4 epics here, which are ready to go to legendary. But getting legendary to mythic is ridiculous, right? Like this shard of greater empowerment, the only way you're gonna get these are from endgame dungeons, and you need 100 of these, and they are so random. Like this insignia 3,750 is not too bad actually. Marks of potency rank 7s, again not too bad. But the shards of greater empowerment, are you kidding me right now? Like how are we gonna get those? And I'm just gonna go to Sibella to kind of like not say prove my point, but to just demonstrate what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, just gonna go to Sibella real quick. Just move this away. I'm seeing some FPS issues. But yeah, my stats. I haven't shown you guys my stats. I'll show you in a second. Oh, I've done it. Quite a few. Okay. Might as well. Gonna go on my gold farm. Wait for it to pop. 2,000. There we go. Oh, it's only one. 2,500, 2,053. So yeah, so basically this is why I'm doing this, the legacies for these. I can probably grab like five of these for free. Four. My math not good. Yeah, so that's why I do legacies, and that's also why I do enchanting, dread ring layers. Let me just go back to my DPS. So yeah, my stats need help because I've been playing around with it too much. Because of these companion gears, the new 1100 IL gears is causing my stats to be messed up. I could probably before 270,000 power. I think I tested it and I only got to 250,000 power now. But this is before I had my tier 3 hunts gears, so I don't know how high I can get this to. Defense, we are in my DPS, so I don't need defense. Look at that critical strike. 50,000 more critical strike than I actually ever need. So that is definitely something that I need to do something about, my critical strike. My accuracy also is 13,000 more than I need. My deflect is okay because I do have Shadowclad. Well, maybe not on this build. Combat advantage again. Since I'm doing solo, that's why I'm not too worried about it. But if I could have like say um, this, sorry, where is it? I'm trying to look for the combat advantage one, which I have no idea where it is. This one. Yeah, if I put in a combat advantage one, I hit to 150,000, which is 10,000 more than I actually ever need currently. So yeah, messed up. I don't want to spend too much time on min maxing right now because I have yet to get the divine greaves and then my shirt and pants. But once I do get those eventually, then I'll start thinking about my min and maxing, and hopefully before the companion changes happens. What do I need from this guy? I don't remember what I needed, or even if I needed anything, to be honest. Maybe I'll take that. I'll take this. No, that's it. Just gonna continue invoking on my tunes, and then we'll figure out what to do next after that. In fact, I probably once I've done all of my 9 tunes, for Dread Ring Lair, I actually might want to go because I want to get this sorted. I need to get shaved. You might be thinking, dude, get a shaver, right? I do have an electric razor, and I can get shavers, but the thing is, and get this, a barber cut over here only costs $3, right? Getting my haircut, getting shaved, getting a little bit of massage for just $3. Nothing beats that. Come on, a shave. What can you do? It's like you even have to do the shaving yourself. It probably costs about $3 to get a shaver. So yeah, that's why I'm going to a barber. Like, don't knock it till you try it, bro. It's really nice. And I don't know if you guys have your own barbers over there. I know everybody has salons, but salons will charge you like $40 for a cut, right? I would assume so. I mean, that's why like when my wife goes for like a cut and she's like, "Oh yeah, I spent 50, $60 on this cut." I'm like, "But you haven't changed." um LPP or El Pepe, is that how I say your name? Um is it PP or Pepe? You know, like the meme, right? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for the follow. I'm just going through my tunes and invoking for the last invoke of the day. Is it Pepe? I don't know. Cause I see it all the time. I go on 9gag and like read the memes, but I actually don't know how you pronounce that. Is it Pepe? I think it's Pepe. He's having a laugh. I wonder if it's because it means something. Is it penis? Uh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I actually don't know what a Pepe. PP? I know what a PP is, but I don't know what a Pepe is. Just doing a little bit of raid while the game loads. We're doing quite a chilled stream today. Nothing too like out there. Is that invoke? Yeah, it is. Just going through my tune first, and then continue on farming for my enchanting stones. I have thus far managed to get about 16 of them out of like how many keys that I've used. I haven't used a lot of keys, I don't think. How many does this guy have? Is this guy done? I think he was done. He's the last guy that I did, yeah? Yeah, it was. So the next one is a control wizard, and then back my second fighter. And I should be done for the day. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to grind for a tier 3 hunt lure, but that's fine. I'll do that maybe later today. But for now, I'm just gonna do direct ring layers on 2 more tunes. I believe we got 8 keys from that guy, right? I don't even remember. Oh, there you go. There's your Energon there, Rezo. I think the reason why I got an Energon on this guy was because he got all of his companions up to like the max level, level 40. Ooh, speaking of the companion changes, right? The other thing that you could do is actually complete quests, but not accepting them. So once the changes does happen, you can get your companion up to like max level in like a second just by accepting all of the quests that you haven't accepted yet. That could be a thing that you could do while waiting. Of course, not right now. We still do not know when they're gonna do the changes. So you know just continue doing what you do. No need to worry about the mount change. Sorry, the companion changes that's gonna happen soon-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna max out this guy. What else is there that I can do? Is there any other tunes? I don't think so. Just gonna summon Seradiel. Seradiel is a good single target. Um, what's the opposite of C? Not at all. Sorry. I do not. Sultan here does. I don't know if he's still around. Like I do get like Los Pides del Neverwinter, and he's another content creator, and also Black Links Rebel also comes in from time to time. But if you're gonna talk about somebody who can speak Spanish, then yeah, it's gonna have to be Sultan. I don't know anybody else who can speak Spanish. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn by observation. The only like Spanish that I got was from watching Dora the Explorer, the live action movie, and it's like primo, prima, and that's about it. um, Delicio, what else is there? Um, I don't know, bro. I kind of wish I studied a bit of Spanish, but yeah, back in the day when I went to school, the only language that I studied was German, and everything else I kind of like picked up. My wife is Chinese. She speaks Hokkien, I think. I know, sorry, Mandarin. She can speak all the other two, like Hokkien, Mandarin, and Hokkien, Mandarin, Cantonese. She can understand all three, but I think her birthplace, her like mother tongue is Hokkien. I'm gonna have to ask her. I don't remember. We've been married for almost 9 years and I don't remember. I know it's just I got my info mixed up, so I don't think it's Cantonese. Cantonese is kind of like the Nokia of the Chinese language. Like everybody knows Cantonese, but the Mandarin is more of a pure Chinese language. So in fact, everyone should know Mandarin. Hola amigos, hello friends. I just said it. Hola, amigos. Um, Gracias, I guess. How do you say no in Spanish? I know sí is yes. So no is what? What is no? I don't know. I don't know what no is in Spanish. I'm trying to think though. No? Is it no with a like high pitch? No or something like that, right? I don't know. Cuz if you're talking Germans, nine, right? It doesn't sound like a no. But some languages uses no almost like almost I'll say most languages has no as a no. Niet is Russian. Uh what's Arabic? Hold on, let me think about this. Shoot, I can't believe I forgot this. Arabic no is la la. Gracias, gracias. Sure, you're gonna clip that? You're allowed to clip my videos. That's fine. I mean, I don't think it's a bit of fun. Like I don't think that it'll be bad if anybody clips my videos unless they want to use it as proof against me or something. That's no bueno. Is no bueno is Spanish, right? No hablas. Seriously, I just know bits and pieces, but I find that if I keep at something, I will actually gradually get it. So I want to say I speak 8 languages, but to be honest, I probably only speak two, and the rest are just like this. Even hand sign, I don't actually study sign language, but I do pick up on things like thank you, you know, and please. Rubbing your belly like this, please. Where am I from? I'm from Brunei. It's a very small country in Southeast Asia. So my neighbors are like Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia. Those are more like popular places, I suppose. Um, yeah, that's about it, really. There's nothing much more to say about Brunei. Very small country, 500,000 total population. Probably like 600,000 nowadays. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It might actually be less because we can't travel to other countries because of the COVID situation, but we are sending people back home. So our total population might be less now than it has been in a while. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Um, hold on, I need to think here. What else do I need to do for my raid? I'm just gonna freeze her to death. Okay, maybe not. This is actually my first time going through this red ring. Lamau. I'm not surprised. It has been for the past like other twos. Oh, I just lagged out, didn't I? There you go. Ecuador. I think that's where Black Lynx is from as well, actually. No, wait. No, no, no. It was in Ecuador. Sorry. I forgot. She told me, but I totally forgot where she's from. Are you very familiar with Black Lynx? Rebel? Pepe? Sorry, give me a second here. I need to figure this out. What am I supposed to do? Right. I don't think it was maybe Salvador. No, Salvador. Is that even a place? Salvador. You know what? I'm not even gonna risk it. Oh no, it's maintenance. God dang it. Uh, I don't even know how long this maintenance is gonna go for, but I'll probably come back to it after like 6 o'clock or something. I would love to go to Spain. The closest I've ever been to Spain is I guess New York. I know there's nowhere near Spanish, but because it's like North America, South America. I guess New York is the closest I've ever been to Spain. But if we can travel again, and the next place that I'm gonna go is Japan, I think. S- after Japan, maybe Turkey because my wife wanted to go to Turkey. And then after Turkey, I suppose we could decide to go anywhere else. Yeah, my wife and I, we love to travel. Like the last place that we went to was Taiwan on the New Year's of 2020, so beginning of this year. Um, and we were there for 2 weeks. I think I was gonna say a month, but no, I believe we were there for 2 weeks, and the place that we went to for like almost a month was actually South Korea. We went through the whole country. Obviously, we can't get into North Korea, but we basically traveled the whole of South Korea in within that like 4 weeks that we were there. It was quite interesting. Oh man, I'm like salivating thinking about it because the fish over there, I'm not a very good like I don't like fish, right? But how they grill their fish fresh from the sea in Korea makes me want to be a fish person. Am I good at the game? Is that a question mark or is that a statement you are saying I am good at the game? I actually don't think I'm that good, to be honest with you. I do play and I do main fighter for like the past 7 years. So if you're talking about fighter, then yeah, sure, I'm good at a fighter. But I do play all 8 classes currently. Um, but only to just understand how it plays out. Like about divinity, for example, on healers. That's not the case anymore. I do understand that, so that's why I play all these different classes so that I can understand other gameplays as well, not just tanking, but DPS and support class as well. But to be honest, I only play these classes for doing something like this, like farming for the enchanting stones on rat ring lairs, doing legacy quests, maybe even events like summer, winter. Like what's the other? What's the recent quest that we had? Like Halloween, right? But for Halloween, I don't think I played any of my alts. I didn't really care much for the Halloween event. But for summer and winter, definitely you need a lot of tunes in order to benefit from doing those kind of events. Summer you can get legendary, winter you can get legendary. Winter is gonna be the next one that's gonna come up, right? So so I have currently 37 tunes in my account. The maximum tunes that you can have is about 54 per account. I don't recommend that you make more accounts in this game because that's against terms of conditions, terms of service. So I mean, why do you need more than 54 tunes anyway, right? From time to time, but it has been years, so I don't know for sure. You can get an 80% off tunes and from Zen Store, and then when you buy one, it gives you 2 slots every single time. So I think it was really cheap. It was very very cheap to get like multiple tunes. So like I said, I only have 37 currently. I am working towards getting like 54 tunes in my account, but to be honest, there's no real reason to do it, even for events. I think I'm just waiting for November's recruitment. So if I'm leveling my tunes, then I can get free bags. That's probably the best time to upgrade your tunes. There are also 2 times XPs, 2 times experience points events, but I haven't seen one in for so long. So yeah, don't hope on that. I don't know why these guys are not dying as fast. Come on. Come on. There you go. I do have a lightning enchant rank 14 right now slotted in, but yeah, I only have like this common blessed blade. I didn't realize I needed tears. Um or tears, shall I say, not tears. Tears to upgrade. That's why I'm trying to get That's why I'm trying to get my tune to go to the mode weekly, or sorry, mode of virtue weekly, so that he can get favors, so that he can like earn 28k, and then I get like free stuffs. But as it stands right now, it's gonna take a while. Oh man, and I gotta make a move. I don't know. I might stop. I might stop at this tune, to be honest. Let's see if I can manage to finish this by 5:30. It is now currently 5:18, so in 12 minutes, if I can finish both tunes, including this one, then I'll stop the stream then. But if it's like if it gets 5:30 first, which is gonna happen in 11 minutes, then I will stop whenever at 5:30. I think that's the best thing to do, because I really gotta cut my hair. And if you guys are wondering, it's like it's not too long anyway. I just like a clean cut, you know. What do you call those? Buzz cuts? Yeah, buzz cuts. I prefer buzz cuts. And I used to have my hair so long that it was actually shoulder length. But it was very difficult for me to deal with the government. They have this very like policy about having like long hair. Like long hair is meant for women only. Like it's basically saying that if you have long hair as a guy, you're basically trying to impersonate as a woman or something, right? I don't know. I don't know why they enforce that. Not to say that you can't have long hair as a guy here. It's just unsightly. Like they would actually, if you had to deal with the government here, right? And then you had long hair. You know what? If you had long hair, shirt, shorts, and like flip flops, they will tell you to exit the building. They will not entertain you at all. They will tell you to go cut your hair, go home, change, and come back proper, or they will just deny service. That's my government. I mean, it's good. It's good, I suppose. But when you're asking a guy who lives about an hour away to come back, to go home and then come back later, that's not cool. You know? Like it takes me an hour to come here, and then an hour to go home and change, and then another hour to come back, and then an hour. That's basically 4 hours of my life gone because you decide not to entertain me. Though in his defense, that's actually a rule for across like all over the country. Like it's actually my fault not knowing the rules. Basically, I was trying to get my license, the driver's license at the time, and the guy just like sent me away. Like he didn't care who I was. I came in bald, right? Shirt, pants, and a shirt, shorts, and flip flops. And as soon as he saw me, he told me to go home. Even after waiting in the queue for like an hour to see him, he didn't even give me a chance. Like he told me to go home and change, and I was like, "F this," and I'll get my driver's license later on. Like I actually got my wife to get my driver's license then that day, and then even she had issues. Like they were telling him that she needs to wear a tudong, which is basically a headdress. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes rules are nice. Rules are there to kind of like keep everything in order, but I just ridiculous sometimes. That's why I have not a t-shirt, but I have a shirt and trousers in my car, and like a pair of shoes just in case something like this happens. Like I don't have to go all the way home. I'll just go into my car, swap my clothes, and then go back to queuing. You know what I mean? In fact, funny story. My wife and I, we went to. She just recently got her citizenship, right? So we had to deal with the government, and I was wearing shorts. And she got all pissed and said, like, why are you wearing shorts? And I'm like, I didn't think we were gonna do government stuff today. Like, you never told me this. Like, if you wanted me to be like dressed up properly, you should have told me that we were gonna do all this biz. Yeah, that's one of the things that I hate about my wife. She never tells me all of these things because she knows I don't want. I'm not. I don't want to do. I don't want to deal with it. Like that's her problem. If she has to do her own thing, she has to do it herself. Like don't bring me along with you. Like I don't generally bring her with me if I'm working, right? Anyway, so I've got shorts. I mean, I've got shoes that I could use. I've got like a proper like shirt on, but I was wearing shorts. So what she did, she goes to the grocery stores, buy me pants, and then made me change like in the car. Oh man. Hey, you know what? At least I got new pants from that incident, from that scenario, which is nice. But yeah, you don't expect me to do something without getting paid. Seriously, it's like if I can do something and get paid for it, then by all means get paid for it. in fact, in fact, she did pay me, right? She paid me $100 to do something. Oh yeah, to get her quota, to get our quota claimed back because we weren't gonna use it, so we were gonna claim it back. We had to put a $500 deposit on our quota. Basically, a quota is so that we can hire people like overseas to come and work in my country. But in the end, after like a year of having it, we never did hire anybody. So my wife decided she wanted her deposit back, and I was like, yeah, sure, pay me. And she paid me. And then this is a funny story. She paid me, but she did most of the work. She basically drove me there, and yes, I did all the talking and all of the process, but she was the one who made sure that all the documents were proper, all of the like photocopies were done, Basically, I didn't have to lift a finger to do all of that, and I still got paid. And she's like, "You're evil." It's like I paid you, and all you did was just like talk to the person, and I'm like, "Yeah, 'cause I'm smart." It's okay, guys. I mean, I give money to my wife all the time. So what's $100, right? Like whenever we go out for dinner, I kid you not, we spend about $60 for two people at a like fancy restaurant. So I generally will be the one paying that bill. So it's fine. Don't worry. And I'm not scamming my wife or anything. We wouldn't be married for like 9 years if I was like scamming her. How many keys have I got left? I still have to do one more tune after this. Oh, four. I only have 4 minutes left, so I think I can do this for one more. Yeah. I don't think I can do this for any more than that, which is fine. Oops. I'm good. Thought I was gonna be enveloped by fire there for a second. What am I doing? I should be just running. I don't have to fight these guys. You're wasting my time. Oh, pfft. Just gonna run. Lesser radial, deal with those guys. Gotta aggro these guys, bring it all the way over here, and just kill them all in one go. Come on, lightning. So, to be honest, I think tomorrow. Ooh, do I even have time to do one more? It doesn't look like it. I only have 2 minutes left. I think this will be the last one, guys. I would like to continue, but I really need to go. I've been postponing this for too long. like going and doing a haircut. The day that I decided that I should get a haircut, my wife decides she wants to do laundry and clean the car and do other stuff, go do grocery shopping, and I was like, could you have done this yourself? Like, you didn't have to wait for me to do all the other things that you wanted to do. But I mean, I suppose she just wants to spend time with me, right? I don't know. I feel like it's basically a waste of time to be doing laundry and then waiting for the laundry to be done for like 2 hours, and then going to get your car done and doing the groceries. Like, you could do the car, like send it for washing and be at the laundry at the same time, you know? Like, you don't have to be with your car at the time when you're doing the laundry. So that's what I was saying, but she just like, nah, we just gonna be waiting at the laundromat, and then we'll just wait for like, we're just gonna go and get the car wash and separately. Like, I feel like she's probably like stalling or something, making me stay out of the house for as long as possible or something. Yeah, but there was no surprise or whatever. I don't even know why she did it. Um, you know what? I will take it out for now. It just takes like what, 4 silver for 5 bronze. Okay, and put it in my shirt bag just in case. So that for the next time. Let's see how many. There's only one viewer. That's fine. I think it's what was it? Lipepe? Is that you? Is that you in the chat? Anyway, I better go now, guys. So I will see you in the next one. And peace, y'all. Bye bye.